Okay, I got a tank here. I put a wire down there that seems to go all the way through. It looks like just two valve systems on it. So let's try to hammer this one off. Oh, there it is. There it is. Beautiful. I love that. I was a little bit worried that I might have had a double cylinder, like two compressed cylinders, one on each side, but no. Very heavy. I don't know if I'll take this insulation off here, but it's an aluminum tank. It's definitely gonna be a money tank, and I think the tank is pretty heavy. It's gotta be, could be 200 pounds a tank alone, because it's. I say it's at least 300 or 400 pounds. Well, could be 300 pounds maybe, but. So basically, once I take these two straps off, it should slide. Should almost slide right away. Yeah, that's it. Probably worth a lot of money to someone who needed it, but it's just too hard to find people. People are gonna want to know what's it used for. Is it certifiable? Like, I don't know anything about this, so the guy who gave me yesterday, he was set up, and then when he bought the house, he just basically disassembled this part. So I imagine if we're diving, I'm thinking. Okay. Not sure if I can take the insulation off, like I said. You know, they may say, hey, it's dirty, you know what I'm saying? They might take it to the Asian yard, maybe. I think they're probably better off. They're not so picky. I just don't know. Let's determine what the weight is, how heavy it is. I wonder if I can put propane tanks in here. Like a jig almost. It's a little bit too heavy. Super heavy. Super heavy. Wow, I can't believe how heavy it is. It's barely budget. I don't think it's that heavy, but I mean, I think the most of the weight is the tank, if anything. See, as I push it out, it's going to start tipping. I can maybe roll it out the side. Don't drill, don't hammer, blah blah blah. Maximum filling pressure, 3,000 psi. So I figure this tank's very heavy. This is nothing. I don't know how I'm gonna get in my van. I want to put in my red van. Bees. Wow. It's not that bad, I guess. It's extremely heavy, but not. behind here for a minute. Get my dolly. Let's knock it over. Okay, get my dolly. Okay, well, get my dolly. Yeah, I'm glad the valves is so super easy. A little bit worried. Sometimes they're really hard to get off. Yeah, I could maybe make some sort of jig there for propane bottles. I'm thinking. Let's see how big the propane looks. Pretty wide. It's hard to say. Might be close. Might be able to make some sort of jig there. Something to figure it out. I'll hold off on scrapping this just at the moment. Okay. Hopefully I can get it. Oh, it's gonna slip and slide now. I'd say probably 150 pounds. If it's not going to fall off and smash my wife's car. I didn't think it'd be this heavy. Oh. Okay guys, let's guess what kind of weight's on here. Aluminum. Let's see how hard to get this thing off. It's like tape. I'm gonna bother. Okay. Wow, that was heavy. Yeah, I don't know about this thing. Unless I can cut it smaller, then I can bolt it to some wood, and then, yeah, use half of it for a jig. Cut it down to here somewhere. Hold the tank and then wrench it off. That's what I think I'll do. That's exactly what I'm going to do. You can bolt it in the concrete even. Just because there's like a strapping system there or something. I might be able to make wedges. Tank here and wedges in here. Hammer them in. Hold it in a tight place. Okay. Okay, I got a it's like a heat sealer. It says things. It says a heat sealer or something, but so it must have a heating element somewhere on one side. So I'm gonna strip this here a little bit, clean up a little bit. It's pretty clean, but there's a few things here that can come out, like the elements and a few things. Found this actually in Vancouver in an alley. Found two of them. I think it's a commercial one. I mean, that looks like stainless steel. This one here. The weight is there. This rest feels like aluminum, but don't know for sure. It's pretty heavy stuff. Take some of this heating element off. Not sure if it's only the two screws. Not sure. Another one. So it's two on the bottom, on this one each side. Should come out. Weird. So the heating element's missing, I think. That's what I think. Doesn't look complete. Get my cutter. It's actually pretty muggy right now. Not hot like really, but it's just really muggy. It's kind of rained a bit earlier. They're saying next week is supposed to be nice. Switches and different things here. Like I say, I think it's missing a heating thing that does the shrink wrapping. Actually, a nice switch here. Keep that switch handy for doing things. All I see is spiders everywhere. Huh, some screws here. Just turning without coming out. One. Two. That's a pretty clean piece. Like that. At least, like I say, if I clean it a little bit, it's a lot cleaner. And then we'll pay better money. It's actually really heavy. Maybe this clip out somehow. Okay. It could be even asbestos this thing, but I don't think so. Let's get it tested after. But anyways, it's a piece of metal here on the back. My axe. Okay. So pretty clean. It's very heavy actually, so I think it's aluminum, this one. But you know, I don't think it's stainless steel, but it's very heavy. And stainless steel's got a nicer shine. So that's one down. Got the other one here. Weeds are taking over already, see that? I'm going to sell this the way it is, I think, or I might cut it, we'll see. I'll have to make a couple cuts off it. Okay, I'm gonna strip this one next. Okay, this one's got the heating element here. The one that heats up, I guess the plastic goes through or something, and it shrink wraps it or something, or seals it. They look like they've been kind of Mickey Moused with. They're not like original. Well, the bolts are different, so they've had issues with these and they chucked them out, I guess. Okay. Even these ones have little nuts on the end. You know, it's just a little heating plate with cast aluminum, looks like. So pretty good value in this thing, actually. It's a lot of, you know, stainless steel. It's all good metals. It's commercial, I guess. It's bare on parts or anything, or in cheap out anywhere. Aluminum here. Feels kind of light. Switch. So I guess this here would be steel. It's probably pressed in there pretty good. See if I can pull it out with this. Probably not. A little bit of hammering it. This how the weight is. Cast. Okay, so the rest looks the same. That's the only difference was that heating plate. Okay. Okay, dirty aluminum here. Frying pan's got a steel bottom. So you got a clean cylinder. Taking this. That's clean. Ladder's clean. This is clean. Sink is dirty. This handle's dirty because it's got a steel insert here. That's clean. There's some stainless steel clean there. Taking all this now, going to the Asian yard. They paid a little bit better, you know, they're paying better now, so the other places just paying too low. Prices got ridiculous for aluminum. So, you know, if I'm going, no point going 2 trips for, you know, they're paying, last time I lost a penny at my main yard. So why would I want to go there and lose a penny? I'm going to the other yard anyways, because they're going to be buying the dirty stuff. So, you know, it's got to a point. I mean, it can only go so low, right? So it's not going to go, the way they're doing is it's going lower and lower and lower. Pretty soon they're paying like 10 cents a pound for aluminum. It's not worth it. So might as well go where the price is better. And like I say, they buy other stuff too. So I got, you know, I got to keep them, you know, going too, because if I shut them out, then I'm losing better prices at that yard too. So, you know, they buy my wire, buy my dirty stuff, pay better prices. So anyways, I'm gonna take this, like I say, we'll see. Try to come up, I'm gonna at least let you know what this weighs here. There's a massive bomb here. Look at how big it is, like a torpedo. So anyways, let's see what they pay for this and what I get for weight wise. 2 barbecue lids and then some miscellaneous stuff here. You saw the stuff I took apart. I have a ladder I got from yesterday. It's pretty clean. It's actually clean. It's just got a little tape here, but the tape's gonna matter too much. But anyways, like I say, let's see how it goes. Go from there. Stay tuned. Some junk peel through out. This plate, aluminum. stereo. Take the aluminum. One of my doors seem to be open. Don't know why I stopped too. Don't see nothing. Scrapyard here. Looks like a little bit of all those trucks sitting in the way, or I'm not sure what's going on here. Maybe they dropped the container off too, because they drop containers off here. Or he could be taking one away even. Who knows? I'm not sure what he's doing, but. Got a lot of empty tote containers here. That's kind of what I need, but some of those seem a little too high. I need a high one. The second one looks lower, kind of nice. Let's see what he's doing here, this guy. Back in there. I'm gonna clean the yard for the truck, probably. You know, it looks empty there. I'm pretty curious about that big tank, what the weight's going to be, because that's, I mean, I'm struggling trying to move it. So I'm saying at least 150 minimum. I'm thinking maybe even 200 pounds. Oh yeah, they cleaned everything up pretty nice here. Nice and clean yard. Okay. Okay, we'll park here, figure out what totals are. Okay, stand by. Okay, so basically I had, that cylinder was 164 pounds, very heavy. 164 pounds, so I knew it was pretty heavy. I'll tell you, it was a bit of a struggle to move it, but 40 cents a pound, which, you know, I think is too cheap. It's almost like aluminum wheels, so it's heavy forged material. But he actually, I had dirty stuff, he gave me clean price for, so it kind of evened out, gave me a little more. You know, it also had that little wire, not wire, it had some sort of a nylon wrap around it, right? So anyways, it was okay, so that was pretty good. I got $111 for everything. Some aluminum was 45 cents, some was 40 cents. The real heavily dirty aluminum was 15 cents. So very happy. And then he told me, I asked about those baskets there with no inserts. He said I could have them for $10 each. So I'm gonna take at least 4 for sure and get in my big truck. I need those for sure. Those are perfect for putting computers in there. Computers and different things. Consolidates your load, like it keeps it together instead of being all over the ground and tripping over it, right? So I can put things in there and sort things out. So I'm gonna take at least 4 for sure, and then go from there. So happy about that. Come back and grab a big truck and pick the 4 to 6 out myself. Okay, stay tuned. Four good ones. So happy. They're coming pretty handy. They got lots of cross bracing and they're not that tall. Some are really tall. These ones are perfect. Perfect height for me. Some are a little beat up pretty bad, but some aren't too bad. $10 each is a nice, happy with that. See, what comes around goes around. So they're happy, I'm happy. Perfect. See that I got that. I got 4 what I wanted, and I was just super happy because that's kind of what I wanted.
And these ones are good because they got lots, you know, the holes are tinier, some are really spread open, and this has all metal. They're all metal on the bottom, some are all plastic, so this is a really good one. And they're galvanized and they're still relatively nice shape. They're not all rusted or nothing, so super happy. The other ones are too tall. I'd have to cut about maybe one or two squares off, maybe. They're just a little too tall. You want to be able to get in there and at least work on them, right? Versus, you know, jumping in there and pulling stuff out. But super happy. They don't sell really anything, these guys. And lucky, the guy said, yeah, so they take four for 10 bucks each, so that's awesome. This other one was okay there, but what happened was that one had the two corners knocked out completely. They're still pretty solid, right? Because they were kind of intertwined and wrapped around. So, but pretty happy. Successful day today. Turned some scrap into something that I really need, because I offered one guy on Craigslist, I said give him 4 without plastic, good shape, for 150. I told him. He says, nah, you gotta take plastic yourself, and they had chemicals and different things in there, so, you know, I don't know what was really in those, right? It does have paint storage in there, because you can see the paint was in there. I think I know where they came from. There's a yard up the road here that recycles paint. Maybe they shut the yard down or something. I saw it for rent recently, so possible. But anyways, super happy. Very, very good day today. Gonna have to go to the other yard and start getting a load ready. My intention is to get another load ready in my other van and then scrap out all those, well, I'm not gonna scrap them, I'm gonna scrap them the way they are, all those water dispensers. Maybe we'll get into some microwaves, get into some computers maybe, and, you know, at least get the load for the other van. Should be quite nice. Okay, stay tuned, keep on moving.